Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sangamitra, welcoming you guys with all my heart one more time. So guys, today I'm going to share with you guys one of my interview experiences I have had very recently with a very good company. I went through all the rounds and I actually cracked that particular company, but unfortunately I couldn't join them due to some reasons. So the company was Mphasis. Mphasis is a really good company. It is a mid-sized, Indian American company, which has around I think 28 to 30,000 employees, and it's a really good company to work with. So I'm going to share with you guys my interview experience I have had with them. So Mphasis typically conducts 3 rounds of interview. The first round is the general introduction round, which they have to understand, the tools you have worked with and, whatever your experiences have been. So that's not hardcore technical. So it just to understand what is your expectation, and you are given an insight of what will be your roles and responsibility once you come into the company, join them or join the project. Right, post which I had the second round, which was the technical round. So really good questions were asked to me in that round. Questions that are very much enterprise level, and which you can only answer if you have hands-on experience with automation. So those kind of questions were asked to me. So I was asked to explain what is the basic difference between a string buffer and a string builder. I was asked to give examples of throw and throws. So what's the difference between these two? I was asked about try-catch block, like can I write a try block without a catch, or can I have multiple catch or not? I was also given one coding question to write, which was you have a 3x3 matrix and you're supposed to reverse the matrix, integer 3x3 matrix. So the approach was you need to create empty array, and you need to start storing, you need to iterate rows and columns. So you need to use 2 for loops and start iterating them and storing them. Right, so that was the approach. So another question that I was asked was, if you have special characters in a string, or special characters or numbers, you remove everything and just give me alphabets or characters. Right, so you can solve that using multiple ways. How I solved it was using a regex, a regular expression. Right, so another question I was asked was, what is the difference between a hash map and a hash set? How does string work? Why is string immutable? And where in the memory is string stored? Is it the heap or the stack? Right, I was asked to explain the internal working of hash map, like the hashing concepts, the IDs, how it's stored and things like that. I was then moved, so it was told to me, like, we'll ask you Java first, and then we'll ask you Selenium, and then TestNG. So in terms of Selenium, I was asked about assertions, hard and soft assertions. What are they? What is the use of action class? What is the difference between action class, action and actions? One is a class and the other is an interface. So I was asked to tell the difference between them. In terms of Selenium, I was asked also a bit of Cucumber, like if you want to exclude one of the test scenarios, or if you want to exclude one of the test methods you're running, so how would you do that? Right, I was also asked the difference between, not the difference, I think I was asked what are hooks and what is the use of using hooks in Cucumber. The use of background keyword in Cucumber. So those were ones. Priority based questions, like can we set negative priorities? If I do not set priorities, what will be the order of execution? So it'll pick in alphabetical order, right? And if it's -1, one of the test cases have priority as -1, one has 0, and one has 1. So how will it execute? So it's typically like the negative one executes first, followed by 0, and then the positive, the one which we have set the positive priority, right? So those were test NG selenium questions. So post which, those were the questions that was typically asked. After which my second round was over, and I was told in that round that it is probably a heads up from her, and she'll push to the second round, to the third round. So third round was an HR round, just salary discussion, and why you're looking for a change, and several other reasons, and what can you bring to the organization and things like that. So these were the 3 rounds I've had with Mphasis. So like Mphasis is a really good organization to work with, because they have amazing projects and there's a lot to learn. So really good resources are there in Mphasis. So yeah, anyone who wishes to give an interview with them, or if you have any questions for me about my experiences, I will be more than happy to share. So that's all I had for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like my videos, consider subscribing to my channel. I'll come up with more amazing stuff. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you.